Guys, what are you still doing here in the intro? We're freezing to death in a cryo chamber. Come on, let's go. Episode 4, What Ails You? Guys, welcome back into the channel. Thank you for being here. We are just gonna dive straight back into it because, as you could tell during the intro, we're in a sticky situation, or a very cold situation. So after a shocking revelation forces Bruce into a desperate change of plans as the villain's lethal plot escalates. Let's go. I am so excited to see what they do with John in these last 2 episodes, especially after our actions and telling him that he should manipulate people. That was probably the worst thing that I've ever done in all of the game.
War always carries a cost, and my war on crime is no different. The truth is, no matter how hard I fight, sometimes I have to lose. In order to save Selena from this fate, I had to give myself up. My life for hers.
I should have put myself first.
Now, there's nothing to stop Harley Quinn and her crew from killing everyone at the Sanctus facility and stealing a virus that could wipe out Gotham.
Oh yeah, because I can't tell Waller. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I can't tell Waller that they're on their way.
I face the cold embrace.
Oh, that would be horrible. But somebody got us out. Who? Okay, we're in the middle of it, so we're gonna have to get ourselves out. Sugar Shacks.
Damn it.
I gotta see something to break something.
Just think.
Okay, there.
The pack's not returning here for a while.
No. I'll be fine. Capsule, no. The EMP emitter?
The EMP.
It will shut down.
The auto
yeah.
in this chamber.
Can I turn it on remotely from my phone? Hack EMP.
I need to prime it before I can activate it.
Oh shoot. Okay, prime. This is giving Outlast trials. Switch that guy back. Done. Oh. That is a close damn call. We're honestly lucky that that's all they decided to do with us.
Bruce, can you hear me?
I'm here. Harley had me thrown into one of Freeze's cryo chambers. But I'm okay now.
I want to go see Nora.
Well, that's a relief. I'm afraid I was starting to panic.
I've got it under control, Alfred.
Is the pact still in the subway?
No. I'm bringing the car around.
They're on their
Call
way.
Waller. Tell her the pact means to slaughter their way into Sanctus, and I'm going after it.
What? They'll have you shot on sight, Bruce.
I'm not going as
Bruce.
It's time to let Batman handle things.
Yes! Let's go! Oh, I thought it was going to tell us episode 4. Finally! Ah! Bodhi Spa. Oh shoot, they've already done it.
Alfred, I'm in.
Crap, Waller.
Any sign of Harley or the others?
But also, I just want to say, Waller should have had her people staking this place out. They should have saw them come in. Like, that is so frustrating to me. I feel like Waller is not holding up her end of the bargain. The receptionist. I don't even want to say.
They beat me here. Looks like Bane took out one of the spa workers.
More death and destruction.
Not having spaghetti tonight.
This blood trail looks like they dragged something.
They needed somebody to open it. They fought their way in. And obviously from the bullets, absolutely sprayed across the entire place. It's a bit of a shame.
They're looking for Project Lotus.
It's a nice wall. Nice layout. Alarm system.
Looks like the alarm system has been disabled.
Okay.
Who's there?
A worker? Somebody's still alive? We need to help him.
Batman!
Oh.
Get out of here or I'll shoot, I swear to God!
Oh, his...
Where did they go?
Look at his hand.
They went down in the elevator.
Do you have access?
It's gotta scan my eyes.
Another use for Riddler's eyes.
Oh.
Call it for me!
No way. Those freaks are down there. They'll kill me if they see me.
Help me stop them.
If you do it, I can stop the intruders that attacked you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not supposed to let anyone in there.
Well...
All right. You gotta stop them.
What do you even do? I think if you hit your hand against anything, it would just snap. Like, what do you... I... Try not to touch anything with that. Oh!
Send paramedics.
I've already made the call.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to... It's one of those complicated things, too, where you're like, oh, his shoes. It's not exactly like you're like, poor man. Because they've been experimenting on humans down here.
I contacted Director Waller. She, wants to speak with you. Now.
Put her through.
Okay.
Batman, where are you? Give me a status update.
I'm at the Sanctus facility. I split with the Pact, and they beat me here. It's a bloodbath.
I ordered you not to blow your cover. What the hell were you thinking?
Extreme circumstances?
You could have been there to prevent this.
Catwoman
I
would have
had to
died.
protect Catwoman. They would have killed her otherwise.
So instead, you let others die.
I guess when you put it like
I'll be
that...
there to back you up soon. We're gonna put an end to this once and for all.
You should have been here
Looks
to
like
begin
Sanctus
with.
security barely slowed them down.
That's why you have to keep them there until we arrive. That virus cannot be allowed to leave the facility. Don't mess this up again.
Do your job! Oh! It's all up to me because I'm the
Store requires a
superhero.
keycard.
Wait, that symbol, yeah. All right, we need to look for some kind of access card. That is absolutely, that's the symbol that Riddler had,
It's a
yeah.
symbol.
Okay, so we need to look for something.
Some sort of hacking program.
But you know what I mean? Like, you know, like wait a minute. All this stuff is green, by the way, like Riddler. Is he still alive? I feel like they've played this so wrong the whole time. They've been way too passive. I mean, for an agency, they sure have dropped the ball.
Those green lights seem odd. Remind me of Riddler.
It all reminds me of Riddler. Do you think this was his idea to experiment on these people and then they kicked him out of the program and then he wanted to get back at them because he started this whole project, but they betrayed him because they started thinking maybe his methods were too insane? Maybe. Or maybe he was, no,
No key card here.
couldn't have been the one that was being experimented on. But if he was genius level intellect, dead card.
Hopefully it was quick. No key card here.
I'm just imagining being one of the guards and the debris. Being one of the guards, seeing that whole horde walking down these halls towards you. Harley, Joker. Well, not Joker.
Someone's trapped under there.
Is that Gordon? I think that's Gordon. No, okay. Just kidding. But a key card. I don't know why I saw his shoe and
These
I was
final
like,
moments must have been painful, horrific.
well, let me get that Sanctus badge.
Scientist.
He's still alive.
Easy. You'll just injure yourself more.
It's too late for that. Stop them. Here.
Take my strong arm. Oh. The slow death animation. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. It's probably not going to be, because otherwise you could look at the bodies and stuff. And now we're just getting a close-up on his abs. Okay. This is so... Okay, look at the destroyed turret.
Security didn't stand a chance.
How am I going to stop them? That's like 5 supervillains. Okay, why is Riddler all over this?
Don't touch anything unless I say so. We don't know what half this stuff does.
Is he so... Catwoman, Catwoman, Catwoman.
What are you doing?
You saved my life by taking the rap for the laptop theft. I'm returning the favor.
She does... There's one code she lives by, which is favor for favor normally. So we can trust on
I'm on guard
that.
duty along with 3 gunmen who are all watching that door up ahead. If I hadn't stopped you, you'd be full of holes right now. We don't always see eye to eye, but I'd much prefer you in one piece.
I'm glad you're
I'm
okay.
just glad to see you alive.
Same. After seeing them throw you in Freeze's meat locker, I wasn't sure if that was the end. I've seen a lot of death recently. Harley encouraged Freeze and Bane. They killed anyone they wanted. I should have done something more to stop them,
No, I should have.
but I didn't.
Fake!
The only way
What
for
did
me
I
to
say
stop
about touching the equipment?
would have been to throw her under the bus.
I'm going to make this right. I'll help you stop them.
Bullet?
Whatever I have to do, they're not getting that virus.
Looks like a bullet wound, Grace.
Whatever it is, I can do it.
We fight
Good.
together.
We'll fight them together.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
I know you
Anything
did.
in here could kill ya. So keep your hands to yourself.
Let's
What
do this.
in the circular saws? What are these? Take out Bane first.
Of course I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about making a mistake.
Do not distract him. He can execute this job perfectly.
Oh, okay, the virus is inside of the
You
tube.
should be keeping an eye out.
Oh, snap.
Shut it, you two.
It's a lot of viruses.
Tick-tock, Freezy. Get the virus and let's go.
It's an automated extraction process. You can't rush it.
All right, I should be able to tell her what to do.
Freezy's popsicle
I think I'll be able to work with
faster
both of
than
them.
this thing.
Do not let the goons see you. Shock them, bind them, bind them. Nice. Beautiful. Toss them together. Oh. X, B, RT. I do like that they added those.
Batman! This is a distraction we do not need.
You switching sides on us, kitty?
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
You made a big mistake.
The virus is almost extracted.
All right, Bats. What made you think you'd be able to stop all of us?
Great
I
point.
wouldn't put money on your chances of walking out of here.
Maybe we should try a therapy circle.
John, I'm not alone.
I'm not alone.
Aw, we'll bury you side by side in the pet cemetery.
In the pet cemetery.
Unfortunately, we have a tight schedule. But I always have time to kill you. Get 'em, boys!
Making other people do your work for you. Batarangs. X, A, B. Not John. Not John. Just not John. Also, John, I wonder how he's gonna react during this. Because he likes Batman. You know, like, I'm almost like not a mentor, but he looks up to us. Which might give us something. Some kind of advantage. Nice. Oh. virus. He reminds me of the Batarang Shock Puck. I'd say Shock Puck. He reminds me of the Shock guy in Dead by Daylight a little bit.
I got a present for you.
Blame a guy for trying?
Not today. Bad kitty.
Oh, snap. Dodge it. Oh, let's get him to shock Bane. Use the shock stick on Bane. Avoid. Nice. Oh! That's a big boy.
Batman! Worry about yourself.
He's trying to freeze me.
That's for
John!
Batman. Go find your own hero.
John! Why do I love him so much? Oh. Why? Don't let him stim himself. No voids for you, man. Oh, shoot. Never mind. I take it back. Damn. Grapple, freeze, shock, Bane. Shock, Bane. Oh. Okay, I took a shock back, though. I should have grappled, freeze. Oh, behind the... Oh. This is quite the fight. We haven't even seen the, like, episode 4 pop up. Why? Ah. Right up above. Oh, keep them locked together. Is he freezing off Bane's arm? Stop. Break it.
Virus extraction completed.
We need to grab that.
Enough of this. You're done.
Just dodge. Throw Bane. Sticky bomb. I'd say just throw him. Throw him because it'll break his arm.
Nora, I managed to save them for you.
Please evacuate the lab through the emergency
You can't
elevator.
bring Nora back from that. Shoot!
Batman,
I should have
we're
shocked.
in the facility now.
Shoot! They're getting out. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Wait, Harley just grabbed them. Sugar Shack.
Wait up! No! I'm infected!
There's only one.
What are you doing? You need me!
Not anymore.
Harley!
John.
Harley's getting away.
Harley's the big villain of the game.
Get down! Get down!
Shoot, I shouldn't have done that. If I had done a sticky bomb, I don't think that would have happened.
We didn't stop Harley.
You did enough. Now get out of here.
See you around sometime.
Hopefully sooner than later. But he's been infected. We're gonna see what the virus does to somebody. I should have done a sticky bomb! I think it would have been the same ending though. I really do. But I just want to go back to Waller cannot blame us. Her people should have been on that the moment we found the location. They should have been scouting it out, having it under surveillance. They should have never allowed to see them just walk in and do what they did. It was well, no, I was sloppy, but they were just...
Alfred, call Tiffany and tell her to get to the manor. Harley escaped with a virus.
Right away.
Yeah. Oh
Get
my
me a
goodness.
proper lockdown crew in here, stat. I want bioscans on freeze. Do not let him out of that airlock. Move it, people.
Good work
What
here,
happens?
Batman.
Good work. Harley escaped with the Lotus virus. Your girlfriend Catwoman is nowhere to be found. Same goes for your boy John. So if good work means half the pact is loose in Gotham, and we've got a megavirus in the hands of a psychopath, then yes, This is picture perfect. Oh, I could think of some more colorful words to describe this situation.
Didn't really see you doing much. We need to focus on Harley. You weren't much help.
You didn't offer much help. It was up to your people to stop them. I did my job.
Is that so?
Both of you, please.
I'm sure she will remember that.
Sanctus, right under our noses all this time.
Chemical weapons, human experimentation. Sanctus is the darkest part of the agency's history.
You also have to make sure you can trust the people that are extracting this to not use it for their own advantage.
Evil.
And that's why we're shutting it down once and for all. We can take some of this equipment and put it to good use.
It should be destroyed. That sounds risky. What? No, it should be destroyed. That sounds risky.
Sounds like a risk, Waller. You don't know whose hands this tech could fall into.
Yeah.
Why don't you let me worry about that, Batman?
And I want to go back to why Riddler was all over this
I'm gonna
place.
need your help tracking down Quinn. She's out there with the virus, and that's a threat to Gotham we simply can't allow.
Freeze must have an idea about where she'd go in these circumstances.
He's not gonna
Don't
work with
waste your
us.
time with that maniac. He'd say anything to throw us off track.
But he's our best lead.
Well, I disagree.
John?
Freeze is nothing
Maybe?
more than a science experiment gone awry. You best keep your focus on Harley and the virus before anyone else gets hurt.
Yes, ma'am.
That was strange. She just completely shut me down.
Because
she's normally so open to all possible leads.
This
is so unlike her.
Think it's because she's had a part to play in some of this.
Waller was out of line. She should know better than to ignore your instincts.
Yeah, after everything
Usually
she's done.
she does.
Well, one, she's dealing with a massive cover-up, but two...
Listen, Director Waller may think it's a waste of time, but I say leave no stone unturned.
I'll see what I can find out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Will, give me a hand with this, will you? I think there may be something we can salvage back here.
Ooh, we've got her going rogue. I wonder if that's because we've helped her out in the past, too. But I think it's because Waller is a larger part of this than she's let on. Freeze. I'm not going in there with them. Virus data, okay. At least it wasn't an enclosed space.
Batman, have you come to gloat?
To revel in what you've done?
I'd rather help you.
Of course not. You don't deserve this. You need help, Freeze.
You think?
I'm here to talk about Harley Quinn. I need your help to find her.
If you want me to tell you what I know about Harley, I'm going to need something from you in exchange.
I can take care of Nora.
The agency intends to keep me prisoner with this virus living inside me.
Mm-hmm.
They mean to study me. Given the chance, I could beat this.
Just like Riddler. He became stronger for it.
He was
You're saying
infected.
Riddler became infected with the Lotus virus when he worked for Sanctus.
Whoa.
If he could survive it, I believe I can too.
But how did he survive it? That's why. That's why when he came back, he was different than he ever was before. More violent, more brutal. Which means that if he does survive this, he's going to be the worst version. And he wasn't that great to begin with. Holy cow. Okay, so Riddler was being experimented
That dial,
on.
there. They've keyed it into the temperature regulators in the airlock.
102?
All I need from you is to turn that dial. Let my body do the rest.
Shoot.
Lower the temperature in the airlock.
I know that I can fight this.
Okay, I'm gonna do
I
it.
will do that for you. But first, tell me what you know.
I'm so glad you're agreeable. The truth is, The Lotus virus doesn't have to be this.
What?
Riddler's blood can turn the virus into something that can heal.
Because
That's why we stole his body. Why your friends in the agency had it on ice.
Oh my gosh.
My Nora will perish if I don't use Lotus to save her.
But she'll not be your same Nora.
To cure himself of his addiction.
Harley already has the virus. Now, she needs a blood sample from Riddler's body.
To do what, though? To make her stronger?
She will have what she needs to create the serum.
She'll go for the body first.
That's how you will find her. I already have samples of the blood.
Look for a temperature-controlled container.
Okay.
No.
Temperature-controlled container.
Have what you came for.
Please, do as you promised.
Is this our first choice of the game? I'm gonna keep my promise. I promised. He was very helpful. It might not be ideal, but I could have just lowered it by 1.
Thank you, Batman.
I probably just created a larger monster down the line, but still. I keep my promise. It's
I need to get to the subway
the
right
one thing
away.
I still have.
If Harley's trying to make this serum, she'll go straight for Riddler's blood.
I'm coming with you.
What?
The secondary properties of this virus. The serum they want to make from it. I've got a feeling Director Waller didn't want us to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Which would explain why she steered you away from Freeze. What is she up to, I wonder?
We do have to trust her.
We need to trust her. We're
Just
all working towards the same ends.
Okay. Her behavior just seemed odd to me.
No, I agree.
Don't worry about that now. If we hurry, we can intercept Harley at the lair.
We could use Bruce on this one. The less attention we draw to ourselves, the better.
She knows?
What does that mean?
If Harley sees Batman coming, she may do something drastic.
How does she
but
know?
If she sees Bruce, she'll think she can take you.
Okay, this secret is not much of a secret
don't know
anymore.
I'm the one that told Waller who you really are. Are we all good? I'd like to clear the
You're
air.
disseminating my
In
secret.
interest of full transparency.
I'll get over
I'll
it.
learn to live with it.
How did she realize that?
We've got work to do.
That's why she
Lead
came.
the way.
That's why she came to Wayne Enterprises. Episode 4. That must be why she came to. What ails you? I would assume too that that's probably why she was kind of pushing us so much at the tower, but then also she must have had some kind of indication. I think it's just been the sloppy trail that I left behind me, to be honest.
I suppose I should have seen this coming. She's become more and more erratic since she came to Gotham. I hardly know what she's going to do next.
Harley?
No. Director Waller. I know you say we should trust her. I'm just not used to being kept out of the loop.
I mean, isn't that like the nature of working for a secret agency?
Damn! Ow! Ah, the hell is wrong with this thing?
Damn it, sorry. I've got a passive anti-surveillance system running. It must have triggered
What did you say, Bruce?
Oh.
Looked like you were speaking, but can't hear so well without these.
I'm sorry about
I was
that.
saying, I'm sorry.
Crappy agency technology. Not your fault.
You know what I mean.
Look, it's fine. I'd just rather not talk about it.
I'm surprised they kept her around, to be honest. I feel like...
I have to admit, a part of me was sort of hoping we'd be taking the Batmobile.
But you asked for Bruce.
Not that this car isn't great. But, you know, it's no Batmobile.
We are
we are taking it.
I don't follow.
I push a button, the armor plates flip, and voila. Batmobile.
That's incredible. If you're not just pulling my leg.
Yeah. Lucius Fox was a genius.
Yeah.
You've put a lot of time and energy into this crusade.
I prefer to think of it as a mission.
Do you ever question it? Not the mission. I mean, the methods. The clandestine nature of what you do. The fear tactics. The occasional brutality.
I don't always
No
enjoy
judgment. Just curious.
I've done what I had to do. I don't always enjoy it, but it's part of being Batman. If I don't question it, I'm as bad as the criminals I fight.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I agree.
I'm having a bit of an existential crisis.
Existential crisis?
Yeah, it's Waller. Why wouldn't she want us to know what Freeze told you? Things have gotten gray recently. Too gray. I don't know if I'm on the right side anymore.
Like, her coming back in is so
Maybe
interesting
I
because she
shouldn't
was
have brought
gone
this up.
for like 2 episodes almost. You're on the right side. What are you trying to say?
So what are you saying?
I wish I knew exactly. I was hoping talking to you might give me some clarity.
I should have said trust your instincts.
Hey, you sure you're okay to do this?
Absolutely. You know, I looked through Gordon's case files about Harley. Her father suffered from mental illness that eventually drove him to suicide. An illness with a strong hereditary link.
Oh.
It's very possible she wants the serum to prevent the same thing happening to her.
If she fails, she's got one deadly plan B.
Don't sound so worried, Batman. I'm here to help.
We're almost there.
Kind of surprised he's taking her without even questioning it, but I guess, I mean, I did answer. I did answer and say, like, well, I don't think it really gave us the option to bring her or not. So, old 5 points.
Harley's back is against the wall. If she has Riddler's blood, she'll be incredibly dangerous.
You don't need to tell me. She tried to freeze me to death.
Then we're on the same page.
But you might want a different weapon because she's got the EMP field, but okay. She might have not gone here. Where they already took the body.
Harley. She must be gone already.
Yeah.
Do you think that means she already has the vials?
I don't know, but it's worth a look. Maybe she got scared off before she could find them.
No shot, but I'm wondering if blood. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, C4.
C4, plastic explosive.
Boomstick.
Only a little, though. Must be remnants from something bigger. I don't remember Bane making bombs, and it doesn't match Freeze's MO. Who then? Harley?
John?
Even money on both.
Maybe, but John helped us too. All right, we can't go back and look at John's place. But I feel like John's still here.
Damn it.
She did, yeah.
They're gone.
The vials.
The vials are gone. C4 and stolen blood. How do those two things add up?
So...
Keep looking.
C4, stolen blood. Wait a minute. Let's take a test of this blood too. Whose blood is this? Oh. There we go. There's a scrap.
But was this here before?
Looks fresh. It's wet still?
Dried.
Oh.
Must be from when Harley shot Bane's men.
Alright, so not that helpful. She took the EMP, by the way. I can't look at that. Let's go up here. Oh yeah, his body's so gone. Or she already... Well, she just had to take his blood samples, right? Device.
Hey, Avesta. Does this look familiar?
We call it a liminal device, a not quite as powerful phalanx key. Some agency field ops are issued one, and if they left it, they must have been rushed.
Do you...
An agency team has been here.
It could have been used to access Freeze's container with the vials.
What if her old... What if the guy... Remember the other guy? That's her... oh my gosh, partner. I'm wondering if it was her old partner that maybe is actually going to turn on us. I just feel like there's going to be some kind of betrayal.
On the side here, someone's damaged this.
Just trying to break it open. Trying to use a crowbar to get it open. Of course, that would open it, yeah.
Oh.
Who?
Oh, God. I thought this thing was supposed to preserve him.
Obviously, it failed. Wait.
Obviously.
Decomposition is actually accelerated. They purposefully disabled the capsule.
So that...
If that's the case, then they were trying to destroy the body.
Yeah.
It's textbook asset denial, but it's some sloppy work.
They were moving fast. Too fast.
This is definitely agency marked all over it. So maybe like, okay, so Harley came back here. Waller had her men try to cut her off here. And then they wanted, no, but I feel like that's sloppy even for the agency. I feel like the agency would have destroyed this box or done something. Don't they think that it would have been too valuable? I feel like they would have tried to keep the body frozen and keep the rest of his body.
The rapid decay. I wonder if that's a side effect of the virus or being in that capsule.
Both.
Or both.
Oh.
Bruce. Why?
Sorry. Oh, why would I do that face? Don't look at me like that.
If Harley decides to release the virus, that sample may be the most valuable weapon we have.
Why would they give me that option?
Alfred, I did a bioscan of Riddler's corpse. I'm sending the data to you. The body is breaking down, so do your best with it.
I feel like
Received, Bruce. It's... Oh my.
What?
This may take a bit of time.
I feel like every once in a while they want to just see
So,
if you're going to do something.
Waller takes the blood and has Riddler's body destroyed.
Right.
That would make her the only player who could create a viable Project Lotus sample. Having all the pieces to the puzzle.
Oh my God. Bruce. The Pact all had problems. Medical problems they needed solving.
And if Waller's the solution, she can make them work for her. She's not above using leverage to get people under her thumb.
She's trying to
Look
create
what
a
she did with
team.
my identity. Harley.
The virus.
Wait. So she's trying to create a team of supervillains? John? That blood was already there. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. The money's still here. Who's that? John! Buddy! What are you doing?
Bruce! You came!
Where is she, John? Where's Harley?
I don't think we've been formally introduced. Doe. John Doe.
Doe.
She's a friend, John. Our friend.
I had a friend. It didn't work out.
Harley?
Hey! Hold on. Are you two-timing cat lady, Bruce?
No.
She was here.
Wait, she was here?
Yeah.
Where is she now, John? This is important.
He's drunk, I think.
You got some real nerve. You know that? Buddy. Remember the cafe? Just manipulate her, John. Then I stuck my neck out for you. Way out. Bane nearly ripped my head off. And for what?
That backfired.
She flew the coop.
He was gonna blame us no matter what.
Nothing. You steered me wrong.
No.
At every turn.
No.
Every bad piece of advice.
He was going to, it didn't matter if I said manipulate or not, he was going to blame us regardless, because she was gonna fly the coop no matter what. This isn't on us.
Everything blew up in my face.
This isn't my fault. Harley betrayed us, both of us.
Yeah. But you weren't in love with her.
Yeah, but...
There's no point. It's over. The pact. The dream. Us.
Not yet, it's not.
She's still out there, with a deadly virus in a city full of innocent people.
Call me when you got something I care about. It always surprises me how heavy guns are. This was hers.
It's gonna be okay, John. I promise. I care, John. You know that.
I haven't lied to him.
I'm nearly out of reasons to believe you anymore, Bruce. Ugh. Well, it's been real.
What are you doing, John?
Leaving. There's nothing left for me here but a lot of bad memories and a weird smell.
John, I understand you want to run. I've run before. But problems, they just come with you. No matter how far you go.
Nope. Pretty sure I can get away from that smell.
Damn it, John. Listen to me. I need to find Harley.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Stop. Stop.
Not for you.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Certainly not for Gotham.
John, please. This is important.
I'm your friend.
I know it hasn't been easy for us, but I am your friend.
Okay, buddy. Look, the agency was here. They took the blood. I was up here in a very dark place. They didn't find me, but Harley did.
Is that who gave him the black eye?
I told her what happened to Riddler. She gave me this.
And where do you think Miss Quinn is now? We'd like to find her sooner, rather than later.
I don't want to find her. My heart can't take another kicking.
Why do I feel so bad for him?
Want to see her again. She ruined me. I can't.
You need closure, John. Face to face. Nothing else is gonna make you feel better. I promise you that.
I just can't say no to you, Bruce. You gotta keep an eye on this guy. That Wayne charm gets him every time. You sure know how to spin things. All the right ways to twist my arm.
He knows that I'm manipulating him.
It's going to take me a few hours to find her. I have to check a few places, do some things.
Okay, we'll come with you.
No, you won't. There will be plenty of time for John and Bruce later.
I think he snapped.
I need to do this alone. I'll call you when I find something.
Wait, hold on. We'd really like your help, John. Are you sure you won't reconsider us coming with you?
I did, and it's a hard pass.
It's okay.
I know, it's so stupid
Bruce,
of me.
Let's talk about this.
He'll come through. He's done it before.
It's funny. When you first walked through that door, I honestly thought you came here.
To check on me.
To check on me?
Yeah. Not to get Harley. You haven't been a very good friend.
I'm going to track down those vials in the agency's cold storage.
Be careful.
Thanks.
I think Joker's character has the best writing and the best acting.
Alfred,
like, is so. I mean, they're all great,
Nearly
but.
complete. I should have it ready for you when you arrive.
I'm on my way.
But yeah, no, just the way that they've written Joker's character, there's so much complexity there. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and then we'll pick back up. Wayne Manor, 10:22 p.m. We never get to see inside the manor anymore. Except that one time at the beginning. Riddler Codex files connected.
Al, you there? I'm back. I'm taking over at the computer.
Something's not right. Unless he's gonna pop up, but I don't know. Something feels off about this. Let's just double check every. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me. Oh, okay. I can only go this way. I take it back. Yeah, that's not normal. Alfred! Who's been here? Who would know about this?
Please don't.
Okay, he's still alive.
Al, can you hear me? Alfred?
What's the matter?
Oh, wait.
Thomas, let's chat.
Oh, no.
Now's the time. Won't be long. So much to do.
It's okay.
Shh, Alfred, it's just a dream.
Do you think he just passed out?
I will not be quiet, Thomas. Martha and Master Bruce aren't safe with those people in the house. No, you need to think of your family.
Please wake up.
Okay, yeah, I don't think somebody hit him. I think
Bruce,
he just fell.
Easy. You're in the cave. Take your time, think back, and tell me exactly what happened.
No, it was nothing. I was working and I felt dizzy for a moment. I must have been more exhausted than I realized.
I mean, I'm just glad that...
Well, basically, that's all there is to it.
Off the floor.
Come on, you can't stay on the floor. Let's get you on your feet.
Shit.
At least somebody hadn't infiltrated.
Thank you, Bruce. I'll just catch my breath.
I feel like I did this to him.
Give me a moment, please.
Oh, Alfred.
It's all nonsense.
What is?
Freeze's magic cure-all. It doesn't work as intended.
Huh.
Take a look.
Let's look at the codex real quick. Oh my goodness, lots of updates. All right. Gordon can't be taking his dismissal well. He wasn't just a cop in name. Gordon is the job. It's hard to imagine the GCPD without him. Maybe once the pack is in custody and the agency leaves Gotham, he'll be able to return to the force. I hope he's holding up and that the city can hold up without him. Montoya, even with Gordon off of the force, there are still good people in the precinct. Montoya is one of them. It was Waller who told me that I'd need allies going undercover, but I am glad I still have a few at the GCPD. I've known Detective Montoya long enough to be confident that she'll pick up where Gordon left off. She won't stop fighting until the pact is secure in Blackgate Prison. John. Ooh. Without John's quick thinking and his willingness to turn on Bane, I might have died at the Black Site. The pact weren't about to let Batman interrupt their plans, and they put up one hell of a fight. John alone stood by me, fighting by my side, even at the risk of Harley's wrath. His defense of Batman may have cost him more than he expected. I'll never forget the look on John's face when Harley took the virus and abandoned him. That was brutal. John's in a dark place right now, but if there's one thing I've learned about him, it's his unfailing ability to bounce back after a disaster. If he can help me locate Harley, maybe he can get some closure on their relationship. Maybe this was exactly the impetus he needed to see the light and straighten out of his life. Alfred continues to encourage me to accept allies, but I can see the strain our work places on him. I was worried that he was beginning to fracture under the weight of our work, but he came through with a useful new upgrade for my contacts. He's always been good with technology, and I'm happy he stepped up now that Lucius is gone. I don't know what I'd do without Alfred. Tiffany update. Tiffany tried to have me arrested. I should have seen that coming. I've been acting evasive and suspicious, and I hardly left her much of a choice. So I've revealed my most closely guarded secret and brought her into the fold. I told her I'm Batman. I don't know if that was the right move. I don't know if this will keep her safe or put her further in harm's way, but it felt right. And that's really all I can hope for in situations like these. See, I just feel like Tiffany's plotline and this girl's and all of it, it just all feels like so much thrown into just a couple of episodes. I still stand by that. Avesta was already on the edge at Sanctus, a place that she called the darkest part of Agency's history. So Waller's order to stay away from Freeze, our best lead, didn't sit well with her. Vesta suspected Waller didn't want us to hear about the virus's secondary properties and wanted to know why. That made two of us. In the PAC's headquarters, we got our answer, or the closest we could get to one. All evidence pointed to the agency having taken the last of Riddler's blood. And if that was the case, we realized the agency alone would have control of the serum. Vesta's nervous what Waller might do with that power. She decided to find the remaining blood samples in spite of the punishment she'll face if she fails. I admit it's a bold move, but I respect her tenacity. If anyone can succeed, it's her. Amanda Waller. Every time I think I have Waller figured out, I learn something new that forces me to reassess. Waller wants the virus secured. She says she'll use Sanctus technology for good, but even Agent Avesta, who respects and trusts Waller, is nervous what Waller may do if she controls both the virus and the serum. Worse, it seems like Waller is the only voice of law enforcement left in the city. She fired Gordon for disobeying orders and jeopardizing my undercover mission, but perhaps those were just convenient excuses to cover up her real motive. For now, our goals still align. We both want to find Harley and the virus. There's no point burning any bridges yet. And Riddler. I recovered more details of Riddler's past from the Sanctus computer networks. It's intriguing stuff, to say the least. Impressed with the criminal history and ambitious vision, the agency... Okay, so we're actually getting ahead of it because we have the files on the other screen, but still. Impressed with his criminal history and ambitious vision, the agency offered Riddler a fortune to work in their science and intelligence units. He exceeded expectations and was soon promoted to work in Sanctus, the shadow arm of the clandestine organization. Riddler helped advance their genetic engineering and biomechanical weaponization projects, earning him a solid status within the agency. Among these projects was Lotus, a deadly virus that they believed could be altered to enhance the body's natural regenerative properties. Lotus's potential encouraged the agency to sanction human experimentation. But after several failed trials, enthusiasm for Lotus had diminished. In a final and desperate round of experimentation, Riddler was accidentally dosed with Lotus. He and his colleagues assumed he would die within days, but he survived. He is the only human known to have done so. Over time, he began to exhibit the signs of growth they had been searching for. This turned Riddler into yet another of Sanctus' research subjects. His fellow scientists attempted to subject him to painful and horrific experimentation. However, Riddler eventually escaped Sanctus and the agency, swearing revenge on the organization that once promised him the future. The agency was supposed to back me up there, and they didn't arrive in time. I stalled as best as I could, but the gang ended up being successful in their heist. For an all-powerful government agency, they certainly don't seem to as effective as Waller claims they are. I also want to make a point that I think they've intentionally been dragging their feet, hands down. Selena was grateful that I took the rap for stealing the laptop. She paid me back at the black site by warning me of the guards posted up ahead and offering to fight alongside me. She was disgusted by the carnage, but by the PAC's ruthlessness. Selena's a formidable foe, all the more reason I want her by my side. Among some other things. Harley Quinn. When Harley threw me into Freeze's cryo chamber, she had no idea who she was dealing with. I may have blown my cover with the pact, but it allowed me to put the fear of Batman in her. Since her priority is escaping with the virus, that should work to my advantage. Harley was at the lair. She disappeared before I showed up. John said she came looking for Riddler's blood, but the agency already had it. She took out her anger on John and bolted. Harley's still out there with the virus. John's my only lead. Gotham's fate lies in the hands of an emotionally distraught, drunken ex-Arkham inmate pursuing his violent ex-girlfriend. I may need to find a plan B. Mr. Freeze. Last I saw Freeze, he was in the Sanctus airlock, infected with the virus. Eager for my help, he explained the virus's secondary properties and its hopes that, like Riddler, he might survive. He's convinced Nora, his wife, could also benefit from the serum. I think it would only cause her destruction. As a show of good faith, he gave me a lead on Harley. In exchange for this information, he asked me to turn down the temperature in his airlock. This would further slow the virus's spread and make it difficult for the agency to experiment on him. I complied. If he survives, Freeze's gratitude may come in handy down the road. If he doesn't, it was still the right thing to do. I agree. I absolutely agree. Bane is finally in agency custody after the assault on Sanctus, along with the most of his soldiers. He nearly killed me at the Black Site, failing only because of John's interference. With the pact dissolved and Bane out of the picture, I can focus on the last remaining threat, Harley. Harvey Bullock. I crossed paths with Harvey Bullock when Catwoman, John, and I were infiltrating the Riddler's old workshop. Couldn't tell if he was there to guard the spot or was in the wrong place at the wrong time. John was ready to knock him out with a crowbar, and I had to make a quick decision of how to handle the situation between injuring Bullock or corrupting him. The Gotham City Police Department won't be the same without Gordon in charge. He had a tough time cleaning it up when he was first promoted. Let's hope his absence doesn't reverse the process. Riddler's gang, known amongst themselves as the Pact, have established themselves at a headquarters inside of the old abandoned subway. We already kind of know this, so other than that, this lair of theirs will be my base of operations for the duration of my undercover mission amongst their group, which I hope for all sakes won't be long. This is kind of in the past, but, you know. There was some truth in Riddler's claim that the agency made him. Riddler used to work for Sanctus, and during that time became infected with the virus. Unlike previous test subjects, though, Riddler didn't die a horrible death. Somehow he survived. He became stronger. Sanctus went underground after the agency tried to shut them down. But even with their continued research, Sanctus never discovered the potential healing properties of the virus. That was Riddler's secret, his curse. And Bodhi Spa. I could have prevented the bloodshed at Bodhi Spa if I had said I was the rat. But I couldn't give up Selena. She was a price I couldn't pay, no matter what might follow. And then we know we went back to the hideout. Okay, done with Codex. Let's go look at Gotham feed, see if there's anything new. No, the feed's been pretty quiet. I guess I expected, maybe they're just using Gotham feed to, oh wait, hold on, there are. Wait, it's because you have to scroll down. Family describes slain Wayne employee as a hero. Friends, family, and even billionaire Bruce Wayne gathered at Gotham's Divinity Church today to pay their respects to Lucius Fox. Yeah. An emotional Tiffany Fox, the executive's daughter, described her father as a hero. Fox had longtime employee of Wayne Enterprises, shepherding the company's cutting-edge technology through research and development and onto the market. Many have credited him as the true genius behind the Wayne Company's enormous success. Though Bruce Wayne himself declined to speak to the press at the funeral, in a statement he called Fox irreplaceable and my most trusted advisor. Following the funeral, Fox was laid to rest in a family plot at Gotham Cemetery. Man. Okay, wait, there's so many. It's because I would have expected the top feed to go to the top instead of vice versa. Let me see if I can get all the way down to the bottom, because we've already seen a lot of these happen. We've got Wayne Biotech and Trigen merger rumored. Oh yeah, after they saw us talking together. 5 things you need to know about the agency. Waller is the head. Amanda Waller, former congressional aide, was promoted 6 months ago to regional direction of the agency. Region everywhere. Gotham falls under the agency's jurisdiction, as does the entire United States. This would have been such good information. I can't believe I found this a little too late. Riddler's their focus. For those of you thinking that the agency's presence means a crackdown on Gotham's crime, their only goal here is to track down the infamous Riddler. Armed and dangerous. Don't get in their way because the agency has been authorized to use deadly force. The nation's best. The agency is the United States' topmost covert operations and accepts only the most skilled and decorated individuals into their ranks. Damn. Citywide bombing distraction for crime sprees? Batman fails Gotham, criminals at large with the GCPD. Y'all know me, I would normally read every single one of these, but I'm telling you, your mouth goes numb from talking so much. Riddler dead, agency confirms. I missed so much. Batman missing after fight with Mammoth Luchador. Holy cow. Beloved police mechanic dead in attack. Yeah. Bruce Wayne in a bar fight. I missed all of it. Gordon demoted to deputy ranks. Agency takes over crime spree investigation. Agency convoy attacked. Where is Batman? Where was Batman? Family begs Gotham City for help to find a missing couple. For 5 years, Dr. Victor Fries and his wife Nora, the two have been reported missing following a deadly accident at Goth Corp's labs. Before her disappearance, Nora Freeze, was diagnosed with an advanced stage of McGregor syndrome. McGregor's is a rare terminal illness for which there is no treatment. Victor Freeze, a cryogenicist at Goth Corp Labs, was working to cryogenically preserve her. This would slow down the progression of the illness until a cure could be found. One of these experiments triggered the catastrophic explosion, resulting in the destruction of Goth Corp's cryogenics wing and the death of several scientists. After the wreckage was cleared, there was no sign of either Victor or Nora. Family and friends have searched tirelessly. Wow. Riddler murdered. Opinion: law enforcement played hot potato with Gotham attackers. There's so much valuable stuff here. Exclusive Riddler body stolen from agency convoy. GCPD and agency spotted at Wayne Tower. Wow. Gordon fired from GCPD. I will say this is a lot. This is so much. Exclusive Catwoman narrowly evades GCPD. It's not so much if you're reading it every single episode, but because I missed the last 3 episodes. Bruce Wayne implicated in bribery. Why no arrest? Breaking news: police shut down Bodhi Spa. Is the agency above the law? Vigil planned for victims of violence. Yeah, a vigil for everybody involved in Bodhi, yeah. In episode 5, if we have the time to read a couple more of those, I will. I'm telling you right now, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like
the bioscan of Riddler's body. I used the analysis you sent me to simulate its interaction with the virus. And the Bat computer promptly found holes in Freeze's calculations.
What kind of holes?
Lotus. Megavirus. Only one known survivor. Riddler. Freeze thinks his blood is now a key to unlocking Lotus's true potential. It appears that Lotus can be synthesized into a restorative agent for the human body. A remarkable one.
Well, Freeze got that part right, but
as soon as Lotus repairs any physical problems, it causes irreparable damage to the subject's brain chemistry.
Which is what happened to Riddler.
Insane.
It's what Riddler meant when he said, I wasn't always like this.
Yeah.
All of these people, all of them trying to kill each other for something that will make them as deranged as he was in the end.
Yeah.
We all should know by now that miracles come with a cost. Lotus is nothing more than a poison.
It's only because they think they've found
Eden.
A way to cure all of their problems.
Men rarely share their prosperity, even if it brings them ruin. The fools.
Run the simulation again, then forward the readings to Special Agent Imana Vesta.
Yeah, no longer.
I already ran it several times myself.
Dealing with Waller.
I wanted to be thorough. Silly notion, I know. My problems are purely psychological. My real cure is a very long vacation. Somewhere far away from Gotham. A place where the sun actually comes to visit.
I might come with you.
I might even come with you after all this is over.
Well, I shall hold you to that. But you can't bring your batsuit.
Do you remember the ending of one of the films? I started crying. I think it was
The serum makes the whole thing beyond dangerous.
Did you find out where Waller's keeping Riddler's blood?
Yeah. She's got the area on lockdown, but I think I can get myself in. And then I'm taking these things off the table. Permanently.
Just be careful. Wait and let me help. It's too dangerous. Just be
Agreed.
careful.
But be careful.
I feel like I should have helped her.
I'm trusted here. I won't let Waller turn the agency back into something like Sanctus, Bruce. The vials have to go.
Good luck.
She wants to use it to basically control
Get you
all of
somewhere
them.
more comfortable.
Oh, Bruce. Tiffany's up there. She's probably wondering where I hurried off to.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Al, but we can't risk you falling again.
Very well. No, we mustn't keep Tiffany worrying any longer.
You want me
She's
to go?
done quite enough of that the past few days.
Ready?
I did this to him. My biggest regret from season
That's
1.
all we do. Worry the ones closest to us.
Yeah. Not ideal.
Okay, yes, thank you. The doctor is on her way. How are you feeling?
Well, better. A little more rest and some tea, and I'll be as good as new.
Of course, some tea.
Make that a lot more rest, Alfred. You're hurt.
The only thing hurt is my pride, which, sadly, even the doctor won't be able to fix.
You can put up a strong front, but I'm not leaving your side until the doctor arrives. Got it?
Oh.
Understood.
Be straight with me. How worried should I be?
I mean...
You don't need to sugarcoat it. I just need facts.
It's nothing to worry about.
Yes, quite right. So let's please talk about something else.
I know he wouldn't want us
I'm
to.
sorry, it's just... There's a lot more to worry about right now than me.
So, Bruce, after our little talk at your office, I had an idea. There's something I want to show you.
Oh?
So, I've been working on this in my spare time. I remember you said you could use the help, you know, when you're Batman. I started thinking about a tactical suit, in case I'm ever needed in the field.
Okay.
Para-aramid synthetic lining. Photo-adaptive suit coloring. Full spectrum, full surround heads-up display.
Uh-huh.
I should be able to get the mesh fabricated in no time.
You want to be my sidekick? Or... Oh, Alfred, what does that look?
I'm getting ahead of myself. The last thing you want is me out there on the rooftops with you.
That's not exactly the capacity your dad.
This wasn't all just about me. You've been going up against some heavy opposition, Bruce. More than usual. Alfred told me how Bane nearly killed you.
Alfred.
So I designed you this.
That's a gun.
Let me read you the specs.
Batman doesn't use guns, Tiffany.
You mean at all?
Yeah.
I guess I've never seen you use one.
Batman
But
doesn't
I didn't
kill.
realize that was, like, a rule.
I don't use a gun because Batman doesn't kill.
Okay, I get it. Still, criminals are always trying to kill Batman. Are you telling me you've never once considered a gun? Just to even the odds.
There's been a few times. I was kidding.
It's a no-brainer.
I won't let myself.
I don't let myself think about it. Once I go down that path.
You don't need to say anything else.
Plus, it's just so much more fun to just zap your enemy.
I should have thought it through more. I just got so caught up in the design. I have a lot left to learn.
No, don't be so hard on yourself.
I mean, your dad was doing it for a while. Like, you've got plenty of time. Found Harley. Oh, okay. The old Bonus Bros Carnival, outskirts of town. Better hurry. I feel like this is a setup. I don't know if I trust this. I feel like I should go as Batman.
Right here.
Here's the other thing about this. if I took on a sidekick like her at this early in the stages of her finding out and kind of figuring things out, it would only, I think, worry me, especially because of losing Lucius. So it's better to have partners that are kind of behind the scenes. I mean, I can trust, like Catwoman, we've brought her along with us on missions because she already was doing her own missions herself, you know? There's a little bit of like time that I feel like we need to see how it pans out and kind of see somebody working and growing. Funhouse. This is so creepy. I think this is where we see John is not going to be the John we know anymore. I led him down too dark a path. That's disturbing, and also we've got blood. I should have came as Batman. Are we going to talk about the blood on the floor? Jack in the Box. I'm going to turn the crank. I don't think it is broken. The lighting, is that Dr. Quinzel? Yeah.
Dr. Quinzel.
Harleen.
This is Harley's.
Test of strength. That's where her mallet comes from. Turnstile. Nice chandelier. This is nightmare fuel if you do not like carnivals or clowns. There's a lever. What the heck? Horses? Haha. Painting. That painting's freaky. Did they... Stop! I don't like any of this. The spirals. Stairs to nowhere. I hate clowns. I hate all of this. Hanged Man. I think it said something about lost. I missed it. John's lost it. I hate those things. Wow, look at that. The way that they tripped your mind there.
Look up, please. You're not making this easy on me, you know? What am I gonna say to Bruce? It wasn't me. I mean, it was me, but it was self-defense. I know it needs work. Stop judging me.
Oh no.
Bruce, I'm so glad you're here.
What did you do, John?
Please, it's not what it looks like.
Who are these people?
I can explain. Just try and reserve judgment.
Okay, I'm going to do what he's saying.
Breath, John. Just calm down.
Diffuse the situation.
Horrible. Just horrible.
Are those
You're
agents?
Right.
Agents?
I should do my exercises. Get a hold of myself.
What happened? Is Harley here?
She left just as I got here. The
She
agents,
was here?
They came looking for her. They're not supposed to just start shooting, Bruce.
Oh, he was trying to protect her.
Hands up! I've seen it on the TV.
Well,
they just attacked you.
I tried to talk sense into them, but they wouldn't listen. They just wanted blood. Something took hold of me. Something dark and vicious and desperate for survival.
We're watching his descent.
Thing and started swinging.
You think this is funny?
I'm sorry. I always laugh when I'm nervous.
Yeah, I do get that. Yeah, he does. Bright lights.
I completely redecorated.
No, that's not a good thing.
I wonder what Harley would think of the new color scheme.
These agents.
You said you hit them with something.
Yeah, these are bullet wounds.
I just grabbed whatever came to hand.
This woman has a gunshot.
All of them do.
Really?
In the back.
Oh, yeah, it's coming back to me now. She was going for her partner's gun, and I just went on autopilot. I didn't stop until I was safe. I've just been sitting here in the dark until you came in.
Okay, sounds like you did what you had to do.
I'm just gonna play along with it.
A real life or death moment. I just sort of closed my eyes and hoped for the best. I felt so much rage inside me, Bruce. It was terrifying. It was like I became someone else. Someone dangerous. But someone you want around when your back's against the wall.
Oh boy. John? Buddy, we need to get you some help.
Not the right words.
You mean doctors and drugs. The talking cure. I'm not going back to Arkham, Bruce.
I didn't say that.
It was a momentary episode. A flash in the pan. It won't be a problem. I promise.
I can't just cover up the fact that he
you
killed
believe
like
me,
4
don't you?
agents.
You
I'll
have
shoot.
faith in your good old buddy John, right?
Of course I believe you.
Don't.
Oh, good.
Don't.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you.
I'm not exactly proud of it.
Count on you. Not after the raid. It's been hard, knowing you haven't been straight with me, Bruce.
You're not being straight with me.
Your secrets. When we're supposed to have all this trust between us.
You also kept
Straight with
secrets.
You're telling me you don't keep secrets from me?
Oh, Bruce, there are secrets, and then there are secrets. Yours is definitely a secret. You forget? I know you. The real you. Always hiding behind some kind of mask. Playboy, businessman.
You have no idea.
Bat.
He knows.
Dun, dun.
He always knew.
You can't fool a friend. Someone who really takes the time to look. You are the Batman. You kind of gave it away with the laptop. Bruce
Damn
wanted
it.
And Bat's wanting it.
Damn it.
Too much of a coincidence to ignore.
Well done, John.
I'm gonna tell him.
You figured it out.
I'm telling him.
I've got to say, I'm impressed.
Only because you underestimate me. After you fell on your own sword to save Catsy, there was no more doubt.
So what?
Why do I care about people?
Me? Huh? Blackmail me?
I would never. We're two threads in the same stitch, remember?
And this is why.
Oh, my head feels all messed up right now. I need a purpose. I know where Harley is. She took a truck out of the city, across the Gotham Bridge.
Why would she go out of the city?
Let me help
to
you
Arkham?
stop
Wait, to
her.
Arkham?
You and me, Batman. We can clean up this city together. Unless the stitch is truly broken.
John's
In
lying
which
to you.
case, we should both go our separate ways.
I think he's, well, I believe he's lying to us because I think he's doing exactly what we told him to do, which was to manipulate people.
I'm sorry, John. I have to bring you in.
You do that to me? Really? After all the things we've shared? We could have done
I know I did all that progress just to throw it away at the end.
Ruined it. Harley warned me about you. And now she needs my help.
But I will say, I don't like the way that was phrased, where they're like, he's lying to you or you trust him. I don't know, I don't like the way that they...
She was right.
Because now he's gonna throw all of that away.
Side.
All of that? Oh, come on. Oh, wait. There's a couple mannequins.
Alfred, I lost John.
Not ideal.
Something tells me he'll be running right back to Harley.
Anything I can do?
Give me a surveillance feed at the Gotham Bridge.
Yeah.
Harley's trying to get out of the city with the virus.
Oh,
and
she's
a
just
truck
trying to
full of
leave the city.
explosives.
I was
I'll need
thinking
to
maybe
suit
going
up
to
to stop
Arkham.
her.
See, this is, that was so frustrating. Obviously, we knew that John was going to eventually, I think even if we had trusted him, I feel like he would have still gone back to Harley and betrayed us. So I do want to say that, like, I also just don't like the way that they phrased that, being like, I thought part of it was like us trying to believe, I don't know. But yes, I laid a lot of groundwork to trust him and to build a friendship with him, only to throw it away in the end. But it was never gonna work. And I can't let somebody like who just like murdered 4 agents just be by my side. That's not the team. It's not the dream team.
This
But I
just in,
don't like that he knows who we
story
are.
From the Gotham Bridge. A woman dressed as a clown is
Here
in
we
a
go.
standoff with government agents and the GCPD.
Shoot.
Reports say she's threatening to set off explosives unless her demands are met. More as it comes in.
Yeah, I don't like that whole situation.
GCPD needs to get these people far away.
Why are you filming?
This standoff looks like it's just begun.
Didn't happen if it's not on social
Harley
media.
looks cornered.
That makes her more
Well,
dangerous than ever.
Waller, one truck, and then John is
I see
now.
Harley's truck, Alfred. I could drop straight onto the cab, take her out before she has a chance to detonate the C4. But there are a lot of civilians.
Sneak
No
up
time
on
to
her.
waste.
I would say sneak. But John is you. Maybe if I had agreed to go with him. Wait, she's gone. Oh, no, ma'am. Oh,
Give yourself up, Harley. It's the only way you're getting out of this alive. Waller's agents have orders. Shoot to kill.
I got a virus in my pocket and C4 in the truck.
Just get the boomstick?
This is a dead man's
Yeah.
switch. My finger comes off it, like if I'm
Boomstick.
shot or something, everything goes boom. You tell him I want the goddamn vials of Riddler's blood, or I'm gonna blow this frickin' bridge to hell, and everyone on it. What's it gonna be, Bats? Doesn't seem like we got a lot of time.
let me help you.
If you're afraid of inheriting your father's illness, I can help you find a cure. But this serum you want, it does more harm than good.
How the hell do you know about that?
I looked into it. It does irreparable damage to your brain chemistry.
Oh, no. You're lying to me right now.
No.
I know it. I still want the blood.
Oi!
I see you found Miss Quinn.
Waller.
My people will take it from here. Stand aside, and we can all go on our merry way. She's mine now.
I won't do that, Waller. She needs to face justice. And not your kind.
I'll deliver whatever the hell I want when I want.
Oh,
All of you
not
can
power
shut your
hungry at
damn
all.
pie holes. I want Riddler's blood. Right freaking now, or everyone here goes boom!
Your threats are well and good, but I don't have it.
Don't try and play me, lady. Your people took it from the subway.
We took it, but someone destroyed it against my will. Someone on my team.
I wonder who that was.
It's gone. Whatever serum you thought you could make, it's off the table.
I don't believe that.
It ain't true. It can't be.
It is true. Disarm the detonator and put your hands behind your head.
The hell I will! This is my show, and I'm the one calling the shots!
Grapple the detonator. John! John! You've got to be freaking kidding me. Oh my gosh. Oh, C4 heads.
What the hell you doing here?
I came for you, Harley. I need you. Like a joke needs a punchline. Like maggots need meat.
What are you doing? They'll kill us!
Oh no, Harley. I'm going to kill them. Believe me, it's gonna be a blast.
He always did like talking about blast.
Stay where you are! Give me the detonator. Now!
You say you're all about justice. Justice is a joke! You tell me what's just about my life. I lost half of it in an asylum to a sickness I couldn't control. But now, I'm in control.
Everybody, pull back!
Oh, wow. So romantic. Oh, I don't know what I accidentally hit. I accidentally hit something. I messed up. Oh, save bystander. Oh! I thought I was saving the bystander, not the agent. Oh, oh no. Oh no.
You could have prevented everything. Instead, you made me into this.
That was beautiful, Mr. J. I always knew you'd do great things.
Don't.
To cherish, Harley.
Don't. Oh,
So glad
his
I've shared
smile.
with you.
His smile. Oh my gosh. That's where they're gonna end this episode. I already know it. I know these cliffhangers when I see it. Stop! What ails you? I don't even want to see my results. My choices. This is the thing. Is like I played this first thing when I woke up. I should not be making decisions this soon into the morning. This is here comes the excuses. Let's hear them, Maggie. Yeah. Guys, I cannot believe. Oh my gosh. Look, I did think from the very beginning that they were setting us up to be friends with him, and then that was where the ultimate betrayal was going to come from. I actually didn't think he was going to find out our identity, but now that we played this whole game of being friends and playing pretend, there is no way that he is not going to think we were using him the entire time. You and 45.2% of players left Tiffany feeling apologetic. Oh, Tiffany felt solemn after learning about Batman's code, but you left her feeling apologetic for questioning Batman's code. I will say that I feel like the conversation with Tiffany is, this goes back to why I feel like there is this, disconnect between a lot of there's just a lot of plots happening at the same time. You've got your individual relationship with every single one of the villains, from Bane to Freeze to Harley to then John. Then you've got Tiffany, who's trying to take over her father's role that we've allowed her to do, but then she and I haven't been able to properly sit down. I think a lot of this, the disconnect and like the fractured feeling, comes from how there just isn't enough time to properly address all this stuff. The moment that I told her about being Batman, I should have gone in like extreme lengths to tell her what kind of capacity Lucius helped Batman with, like how her father provided technology or whatever it was. And I just think that there's a lot of like sit down conversations that aren't happening with characters that I feel like in reality would be happening. And I think that's because Batman in this game, and maybe that's intentional, is just being spread too thin, like a thin layer of butter across too much toast. You know, it's like too much ground we're trying to cover. And I felt like that's what's happening with Tiffany, is because we didn't invest in telling her about that relationship that they had with Batman. She's like, oh, let's do guns and I'll be your sidekick and I'll do this and I'll do that. But also maybe, I mean, it's an interesting thing. I think if anybody were to come into the fold, then they might get a little overzealous and be like, I want to come and help as much as I can. And these are the things I can bring to the table. She's absolutely just really, I think, trying to make herself useful. And it's not her fault that she didn't know the code. But I also feel like the responses in this episode in particular, I feel the most infuriated with how they made something say. Like, Telltales have always been like this. I actually talk about this a lot. There are some episodes where you just feel like what you pick does not align with how it's delivered or what's said, despite you thinking that you're picking the dialogue option that you want. It doesn't get delivered in the way that you expect. But hers was the case with that. No! I don't know why I didn't trust him. Even 35.7% of players let John down the path of being a villain. I wish if I could go back and do anything different, it would be that. He was despondent when you told him Harley betrayed both of them. He appreciated that you allowed him to leave Harley to himself, but you have broken John's trust and have sworn to become a mortal enemy. So I will say, like, in that decision, again, and I don't want to just like, I'm not trying to blame all my poor choices on wording, but I felt really confused, I think, with what he was asking. I felt like also he was lying. I don't know. The whole time I felt like he was being just as shady and lying to us as well. You've broken John's trust and have sworn to become your mortal enemy. I also feel kind of frustrated that we spent so much, I'm frustrated at myself, not the game, but I'm frustrated at myself for spending so much time trying to be there for him and show up and be kind and try to help him not get used by Harley, try to help him, you know, see the right or the good in people, and that he doesn't have to become the villain that everybody makes him out to be. And I think that I do love that the game even makes that an option. I'm expecting, or I guess I suppose that most, this is interesting because the wording says players set John down the path of being a villain. But even if you choose to trust him, he might still betray you and choose himself to become a villain. So ultimately he might become the villain regardless of what you do. It's just if you're the one to kind of break the camel's back or he comes to it on his own. But yeah, that was a big regret of mine. It kind of reminds me of the Alfred regret. I think this will live on to be my biggest regret in season 2, was not trusting him. I will say, like, I felt confused by the way that they worded it, because I thought I just should have said that I trusted him, because I had trusted him so much up to that point. It made no sense for me to flip-flop. Me, myself, I'm inconsistent. I'm an inconsistent written character. Oh my gosh. All right, you and 57.3% of players left Avesta feeling gratified. She was apologetic when you expressed your frustration at her revealing your secret identity to Waller. She was understanding about your pragmatic approach, and then she was gratified. Right. Avesta kind of came full swing back in. It's funny too, because now I look back and I'm like, oh, that goes to show you guys my trust issues and how wrong my predictions can be, because I was thinking she was somehow tied to the Riddler. But I will say that I obviously am going into this season with assumptions and bias from the first season, because in the first season I was so taken aback and surprised by the twist that I expected that kind of level of a twist in this game, and that was where I went wrong. I wasn't looking for one person who was going to betray me as much as a lot of little actions and how that can accumulate to something negative as well. UN75, okay, finally I have done him right. UN75.1% of players left Alfred feeling proud, grateful, cheerful, and proud. Yeah, I'd go on vacation with him. Oh. UN71.5% of players left Waller feeling livid. It is interesting too, because I did full swing trust her at the beginning, and then the moment that I saw her kind of gearing up to use this virus to her own benefit is when I just was like, nope, I'm getting far away from that. Okay, that's nice to see. 94.7% of players showed Mr. Freeze compassion by lowering the temperature in the airlock. That's nice. Did you trust John to find Harley by himself? I will say that this shows me that a lot more people, like, that is the mark of a well-written character. And it goes to show you, he is my favorite character throughout this entire second season because of the depth to him and getting to see him pre-becoming Joker. Like, when he is kind of spiraling. And I think actually a little bit of the I think also what kind of went into my decisions with trusting him or not, or ultimately turning him to being a little bit more of a villain, stem from I tried everything I could to stop Harvey Dent from becoming Two-Face. I really did. Save from sleeping with his girlfriend. I tried nearly everything in my ability to not allow him to become what I have known him to be based off of my own biases. And so I think with John, I've never seen, I guess I haven't really experienced Joker before he becomes Joker. And so I guess I like that it kind of, I don't know if you really could save him from becoming the Joker by the end of this season, but I think when I started to see him turn and shoot those agents and then lie to us and then know that we're Batman and all of those things toppling up to that one conversation, it made me fearful of him. It made me like think right back to where there was, at least in my opinion, there wasn't anything more I could do for Harvey Dent for him not to become Two-Face. So I guess with Joker, I just was like, well, I'm gonna cut my losses because I tried my hardest with Harvey and it still happened. And both Harvey and him, it's mental, right? Like, it's this sickness, and you can see that I felt like he was starting to like delve deeper into his own twisted mind in that moment. And so I guess I just was like, I'm not going to put my trust in him and then have him betray us even further. But you and 94.7% of players, right? Those are the total. What? This was such a short episode. Okay, and then now they don't do, they also don't show you previews, which I do like. I don't like seeing previews. Same Stitch. No! Okay, overall, episode 4, loved. And also, I mean, I think, you know, the whole notion of Joker and the, you know, he's still to me one of the most polarizing villains in the entire universe, and that's probably just like because of how instilled he is in my brain as being kind of the you know, ultimate villain, or like the ultimate opposition of Batman. That will just never change in my mind. But that was good. That was really good. So Riddler, I think, has served his complete purpose, but I did like finding out a little bit more about him. It was interesting to see that it was the agency that kind of changed and distorted and warped him into becoming the messed up version we saw him at the beginning. Then you have Harley, kind of the take on Harley being more twisted at the beginning than even as we know it. Joker was super cool. She was leading so many punches, and I loved her as a character so far. And Cat, I feel like we've maybe, no, I don't think we've seen the end of her. I also need to know, I think there's just 2 seasons, right? I wonder if they intended on making a 3rd season. I'm interested to see if episode 5 will leave off with the ability to, like maybe like a teaser, like maybe they were thinking they were going to set up with season 3 and then maybe that was the fall. I do know that, I don't know when these came out in the timeline of Telltale's, you know, history and falling apart, and then now they're back, you know, with The Expanse and hopefully Wolf Among Us 2. But yeah, I'm wondering if they would come back to this series. I don't know any of the behind the scenes information or what happened to them in the first place, except from what you guys have said. So anyways, okay. Yeah, I think my feelings on it, I'm still feeling a little bit like there's so much happening and there's so many plot lines. So I'm hoping that it kind of converges. And I think it has for the most part. Episode 4 and 5, I think we're going to see that convergence. So yeah, I'm going to get started on episode 5 and not even change. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, YouTube. Poor Joker. Oh man, why did I make that decision? I just am like, what am I doing? What am I doing?